Welcome back. In our last video, we covered Python basics, including variables, data types, and basic operations. Today, we'll dive deeper into control structures, which are essential for making decisions and repeating actions in your code. We'll learn about conditional statements like if, else, and loops such as for and while loops. What are conditional statements? Conditional statements allow you to execute code based on certain conditions. This helps your program make decisions. If statement. The if statement executes a block of code if a specified condition is true. Here, if the variable x is 18 or older, it will print, "You are an adult." If-else statement. The if-else statement adds an alternative block of code that runs if the condition is false. If x is less than 18, it will print, "You are a minor." EL if statement. The EL if statement allows you to check multiple conditions. This checks for multiple ranges of scores and prints the corresponding grade. Nested conditionals. You can also nest conditional statements for more complex decision making. This shows how to nest an if statement within another if statement. What are loops? Loops allow you to execute a block of code multiple times. They are useful for tasks like iterating over arrays or running code until a condition is met. For loop. The for loop repeats a block of code a certain number of times. This loop runs 5 times, printing the iteration number each time. While loop. The while loop runs as long as a specified condition is true. This loop runs until I is no longer less than 5. Break statement. The break statement exits the loop immediately. The loop stops when I equals 5. Continue statement. The continue statement skips the current iteration and moves to the next one. The iteration where I equals 5 is skipped. Nested loops. You can also nest loops for more complex iteration. This shows how to nest a for loop within another for loop. Let's practice a FizzBuzz code. FizzBuzz is a common coding challenge that prints numbers from 1 to 100. For multiples of 3, it prints fizz instead of the number. For multiples of 5, it prints buzz. And for multiples of both, it prints FizzBuzz. This loop goes through numbers 1 to 100 and applies the FizzBuzz rules to each number. Today, we learned about control structures in Python, including conditional statements and loops. These are crucial for writing dynamic and efficient code. In the next video, we'll explore functions in Python, how to define them, and how to use them to organize and reuse your code. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. If you have any questions or ran into any issues, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to help. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful. See you next time.